Today I will be documenting the whole process of me taking my Finotive Funded challenge on this YouTube channel. If you follow me on Instagram, down below right here, you know that I lost my Finotive Funded account due to miscommunication of the 90-day timer rule. So if you don't know what this rule is, the rule is basically simple. Your account needs to be in profit after the 90 days, only for instant funding accounts, which is what I had. So my question to one of the employees is, will I still lose the account even if I withdrew money in the past? And they told me yes, it was a miscommunication. They really didn't understand the question. So me thinking that my withdrawals wasn't gonna affect this, I was trading, and I basically stopped trading a few days before the 90 days was gonna get hit, just so I can get my balance reset. Waited for it, my balance didn't get reset. Come to find out, I actually failed the challenge. Alright, so I took 2 trades on this challenge account so far. One was a loss because of a mistake I made, and another one was a nice winner. Okay, so let's actually start off with the higher time frame in my analysis and what I was seeing. Usually I don't do that, but today I'm gonna go over what I was actually seeing. So if you look at the weekly time frame, which is what I was looking at, price was making multiple breaks of structure to the downside, right? On the most recent break was from this high to this low right here. And with my understanding, sometimes price can break a high or take out a high and hit the next zone before continuing lower. So that was my thought process when price took out this high and I saw that it tapped into this zone. Once I saw price was already in this zone, so at that time I think price was already in that zone. Actually, no, I think I have videos on my channel when I spoke about it tapping into that zone. I scaled down to the daily time frame, and I told my Instagram and everything that I was waiting for price to break the low of there, and price broke the low, and I kept dropping down to some time frames. As you can see, we could see some bearish structure, and the most recent range we're in was from this high right here to this low right here. So basically I drew out my zone, but I still understand it. Even though price made a zone right here, it doesn't have to tap into this zone to continue short. It can completely miss the zone and continue short because the most likely move is short in this case, since price has been bearish. So me knowing that, I had this zone drawn out just in case it still did want to reach up into that. You could still use a 2-hour. So what I was noticing right here, I was waiting for either a break of structure on a lower time frame or price to tap into that zone for confirmations. So I was on a 30-minute and I noticed that we have this low right here. I consider this low based on how I view on structure. This is the low, this is the high, then price broke the low right here. So price broke the low right here, and then what I was waiting for was price to actually tap into the zone I had drawn out, because this is on the 30-minute. I'm gonna be looking for confirmations. So I saw it tapped into the supply zone right here, and I was basically, after it tapped into the zone, I was off the charts. It was doing something else, and then when I hopped back on the charts, I actually noticed I was basically gonna follow the structure. So my rule is I look left to right. So all this was like fake structure to me. So the low was right here, the high is right here, and from this high, price did not break it right here. So if you look, price actually finally broke that low right over here. So after it broke the low, it broke the high, then it broke the low. And the thing I didn't notice about with this trade, it actually broke back up. And as you know, I look for a double break of structure in a row to enter a trade based on the supply or demand zone. So what I saw was, I saw this break, and I thought this was just another break to the downside. And I was looking at this zone which I entered, and it was a loss. We have the break back up, and then we have a break back downwards. So this area would have been invalid since the structure had shifted. So I didn't realize that. So my second attempt was good. So we had this break right here. We had a second break in a row, and I found a hidden supply zone right here with imbalance, and I entered when price got up right here, and it tapped. I got in, and my stop loss was at 2 pips above the zone, a little bit above the high, and I basically managed the trade. So price went to my 1 to 1.5 break even area, so I just broke even, and then I took partials at this 1 to 3 right here, and my plan was to let it run to the that 30-minute low, and after that I had an exit rule. So I was waiting for price to give me a double break to the top side to exit, or just let it hit my area. So what did I see? Let me see. So we have this break of the low. So we had the break of the low right here. Price broke the high right here. Made a high right here, made a low. Then once price broke the high right here, I exited the position, the rest of the position. Broke back up, came up, made a high. This is the low for me. Once it broke right here, I exited. And price dropped when I woke up. Price actually dropped, almost hit the target I was looking for, and then reversed. So far I'm just up 1.45 on this challenge so far, and let's see if we can make that 10%. We have unlimited time. Before you take any profit and you want to backtest your strategy, if you want to see a video on a cool site that allows you to backtest with simulated trades, go ahead and watch this video.